Okay, so um, rather than get into, defining another circle, if you're doing it off the fretboard and whatnot, I had made this diagram here, and it shows how we can take the DGA pattern and move it up and get the G shape, and starting once again, not moving it up again, just starting back from the original pattern, moving the pattern down, we'll get the A shape. So if you know your D shape and your A shape, just play the pentatonics here. It's okay to play the seventh of this G shape. It's okay to play the fourth of the A shape, because the fourth of the fifth is that suspending the fifth, and the seventh of the fourth is just a major fourth. So it's almost like like a minor there. So that's what's going on there. If you know your patterns, you could just play the pattern. Now I'm going to start pentatonically so we can, recognize the pattern. Move it up to the G. Now we have to hit the warp so it changes to G shape. Pentatonic up here. And then to the A shape, we moved it down. What does that top string become? It becomes the fifth of the original top string. The fifth of the D string is the A string. A shape right there. That's A shape. It's the fifth and the sixth of the fifth. In the key of C, that's going to be G. The fifth and the sixth is D and E right there. Greeny E. Green E. So that's what's going on with this particular part of the chart. Of course, we could dabble with the magic circle and this. Can get in trouble. But let's do the simple thing. I'll just repeat what we did yesterday. Starting from the D shape here, if you play a D shape one string up, positive on the magic circle, you get a G shape right there. Starting from the D shape over here, okay, or any D shape right there, play it this D shape down one, you're going counterclockwise, it becomes an A shape. Okay, so if we start a D shape anywhere, like a D shape from the second string, okay, it starts on a D. So we've got like becomes a see, D shape from the second string is saying it becomes an A shape. Okay, so we have to start it from the D shape over here. So D shape from the second string becomes a G right there. Alright, now that's moving it up one. I notice this works. Start the D shape up here. Now we're going to be moving down. So D shape from the third string becomes an E. Let's find a D on the third string. Play that D shape. D shape here. Try that one more time. 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2. Okay, let's try that one more time. We got a D shape from the third string. 1, 2, 3. There's our C right there. We got to count. See, some of them so D shape from the third string, you count 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, that would be counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. So you go D, A, E, C, D, A, E, C. It's really from the fourth string from the top. That's why I thought it was an E there. So that's what the name of that tune. You got to get your string countings straight. All right, so let's look out. So that we've dabbled a little bit with the magic circle. We didn't get too burned. We got a little singed, but we didn't get too bad. Now this is just a kind of a repost. These are the short patterns, focusing on the simple concept of moving a pattern up or down. For instance, if we look at a G shape G, let's look at a G shape, a G shape C here. Just root C E G, root 3 5. If I move that up to the F one, I get F is 4 6 root, right? We want that interval major third to minor third. So we're going to start with major third to minor third there. Start on F major third to minor third there. Alright, now we're going to go to up another interval. So we're going to go to the fourth of the fourth, which is B flat, major third. Now the minor third is closer because of the warp. Okay, so the shape of the original is G shape, and then we have a C-shaped F. All right, we go up from the to the next one, the fourth. Obviously, it would be a B flat there. What shape is this? Okay, according to the string-shaped circle, we took that G to a C, and then it becomes an E shape there, an E-shaped B flat there. Okay, so we started with this. We started with a G-shaped C, and then we had a C-shaped F, and then we're going to bring that up to its fourth to an E shape, just like your C cage, right, which is C E G. So that was an E shape B flat. I messed that up. But you can see how as you're going up, you're increasing, you're going up in fourths, in fifths rather, right? In fourths actually, when you're moving the shape up. So let's remember that it's not fifths, it's fourths. Okay, in string shapes, individual string shapes, as we move up, we're going up in fifths. So the G string shape would be start like here, goes up to the fifth of G is D string shape. The fifth of G string shape is A string shape. And remember, that's the string shape circle. I was just using it to move patterns up. Okay, so we have a pattern. We're going to have a new circle. It's called like the pattern circle. But really, it's the magic circle, right? Isn't it? Here's our magic circle. So this is what we were doing. We started with a G shape, we went to C, and then we went to E. I just used the string circle backwards. So this is it. It goes up in fourths and down in fifths. So now we know that. Taking a look at this, we got long patterns. Remember, the long patterns are built only from the S4E and the S3A. Okay, so what that is up here we have our S4E and our S3XL rather, S3A, right? S3XLA, S3AXL. This is it in pentatonic. These are the only patterns you have to know. Like that, and then you just start an E shape. I could start this E shape from well, we started from here, but then it's going to change shape. Remember, E shape, if you're going to start a nice E shape, it's going to be short, long, long, short, warp, double warp, short. When I say double warp, I don't mean warp it up again. I mean it's still displaced from the original warp. So it's perfect fourth. Go back to perfect fourth on the top two strings there.